She pulls my trigger, got me up alright. It's a danger pretty here in our city. She pulls my trigger, got me up alright. It's a danger pretty here in our city. Here in our city, got me up alright. Here in our city. She pulls my trigger, got me up alright. It's a danger pretty here in our city.
All right, welcome, writers, to this new and improved, not new and improved. This is same old, but it's this first time we're dropping this on the tube of you. Our segment of the night ride, which was typically reserved for Patreon, but we decided we're going to start putting these on YouTube because we figured, hey, why restrict you guys from watching us, right? Talk about the episodes on Patreon when we could just do it on here, and yeah. So
yeah, basically in the night ride, we get to share thoughts and opinion about the episodes, give review of every episode we're reacting to. Some stuff that because we obviously realize that Patreon isn't for everyone, and it does take money out of so we want you guys to hear our reviews about episodes and hear our opinions and other stuff too. It's gonna be fun. Hey, is that a dog?
It is a dog. My bestest boy.
Welcome the dog to the YouTube channel. That's our third member right there.
Yeah.
So in this one, we like to keep it pretty casual. So first, we're going to start off with reviewing the episode and share our thoughts and opinion. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, for sure. So, Arcane Season 2, Episode 8. It was a lot more, it was back to that, like the first couple episodes where there's a lot of talk. Sorry, having a little technical difficulties here. We're recording.
So I don't care.
So yeah, it was a lot of talk. Not that I minded, honestly. To be fair, I feel like there was a lot of interesting points in that episode. Obviously, starting off with well, we've got Madar Mom. What should we call Madar daughter? Madar daughter.
Madar Mom.
Madar daughter.
Honestly, like we always forget. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So the thing with her, we started the episode with her and her like unlocking that potential, those abilities, and being told about it, and then obviously we have the thing with Vi Jinx. And we have the thing with Victor on the side with Vander, which I did want to mention. If you're not aware, and I know you're probably not because you've never really gotten into League, the character's name is Warwick, and it's like that. It's like this. What's the word for it? What's lupus is? No, that's a disease. What's the scientific name for a wolf? It's
Oh, you're talking about I want to say lichen, but I'm not even sure if that's the word.
Anyways, point is, it's like this wolf thing, humanoid wolf thing with armor on it. So,
okay.
So I think that's what we're gonna get for the next episode, which is pretty exciting. I don't really know that much about the lore of League. I really don't know anything, so I'm learning as we go. I just know these certain characters based on things that I've seen here and there. It's not my favorite episode so far. I mean, I'm not gonna put it above the last one, but all in all, I think it was pretty good. And then that fight scene between Jace, Madar daughter, and Victor, I thought was pretty cool, just to see a little taste of what we're gonna get for episode 9. So
I definitely feel like someone in the comment section is gonna be like, "Actually, her name is this," and we're gonna be like, "Yeah, sorry."
sorry, I'm still gonna call her Madar Mom and Madar daughter.
Madar Mom. Oh man. I mean, yeah. I thought I agree with you with also the obviously the fact that it was a lot of more dialogue, more explanation of certain things, but also like we said in the beginning of our reaction video, I believe, I feel like they're trying to tie loose ends. Like they're getting to this point where they're trying to, because I believe that, and people can correct me if I'm wrong, I believe there was a point, and maybe in season 2, where they decided for this to be the final season. So I don't know if this was their like kind of like more fast-paced episode where they needed to go ahead and tie things up to make it to the last episode and like sort of hurry things along in a way. I don't know. But I like the things they showed because you're building something up, and I know that episode 9 is going to be probably really cool, really good. The fight scenes are probably going to be really amazing. It's interesting to see that Victor is the villain, I think.
I wouldn't say
I can't decide between Victor or Madar the Mom. I'm very confused on who's the villain of the story here, but maybe there isn't one. Maybe they're just all messed up. I don't know. But I'm interested to see what happens with Jinx. She did run away, and she did have her mindset kind of like wonky. But we're supposed to get Echo coming back, so I'm curious. And obviously, no spoilers in the comment section, but I'm curious what that entails. Like, is he gonna get her back on track or not? I don't know. So that part is interesting. Obviously, Caitlyn and Vi making up was good. Everybody joining, making up.
That's one way to call it.
That was wild. That's good though. Everyone coming together and fighting and
You're damn right, they were coming together. Sorry, childish.
A common enemy, as you said, which is interesting. But it's funny because I'm such a nerd. I always keep doing this in our videos. I keep calling Victor Dr. Manhattan. But what's interesting about that though is that Victor, we don't know if he's the bad guy because we also had a really good mind as well. So I'm curious if he foresees something in the future or whatever it is that he feels that he needs to be that bad guy, because everyone needed a common enemy to come together, and basically at the end of the day, when they beat him, or if they beat him, like they'll all like become a whole nation or whatever, which is the same thing that on The Watchmen happens to Dr. Manhattan, where he's forced to be the common enemy so the whole world can unite, United States, Russia, whatever, and he just accepts it. So he just goes to Mars and pretends to be like defeated or whatever. So I just saw the relation, and I was like, oh, maybe that would be interesting if that was the case, but I don't know. Just
So being the greater enemy for the greater good?
Essentially, yeah. Accepting the role of the, I guess, outcast, like the powerful figure that everyone should be scared of, so you can go ahead and unite all these people. That's a
Martyr.
maybe. I don't know if Victor's going... Yeah, I don't know if he's going to go that route or not, or maybe he's just completely going to lose his mind, because we don't know. He transformed at the end. Maybe he's not himself anymore.
True. I mean, we'll have to see. Now, I want to circle back to that steamy moment between Vi and Caitlyn.
Yeah.
For something that you probably didn't know, and I obviously learned because spoilers. But apparently they cut that scene down.
Oh, wow.
They cut that scene down. Let's just say that there's a section where Vi ends up with a mustache. Yeah.
Oh my god, they were gonna go that far with it? The animators are wild.
They went that far with it, dude. And so
geez.
That's crazy. But yeah, just a little fun tidbit in there. Anyways, I mean, I guess that's our thoughts about the episode. We're both on the ropes waiting for that next one, so we're pretty excited for
highly anticipated. Which I know for those of you first seeing The Night Ride, we have reviewed many episodes in the past, but just on Patreon. So I know we're behind. So, be easy with us in the comment section. We don't know what happens on episode 9, so we're a little behind on that.
Yeah, so we're reacting to this now, and I know we're late, and we're going to be late for our next reaction, which is going to be Invincible. Right? And yeah, so please don't spoil anything in the comments. And with that being said, for those of you not familiar with The Night Ride,
that's a good segue.
Yeah. For those of you not familiar with the Nut Ride, we tend to talk a little bit about nerd news, rumors, and just random stuff after we're done reviewing the episode. And I think we've come to that point. So,
we promise the next night, right? We're gonna stop explaining. It's just the beginning.
Yeah. Beginning. Yeah. Since we're putting this on the tube, we might as well just explain it again. But anyways, moving on to nerd news. I've got something. I don't know if you've heard about this. You probably have. But
What you got?
The reboot. Does the word reboot already stir something in your head? No. Does it start something in your head? Like, have you heard anything revolving?
I've heard of one, but I'm gonna see if we're on the same page here. Okay.
I think
I'm reading your mind. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, dude. With the OG actress, dude. That's pretty fire.
Yeah, I did hear about that news. I'm very curious of how they're gonna do that. But I'm curious, and at the same time, I'm like, like, is it a soft reboot then? Because you have the same actress. It's not a full reboot, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see. I see what you're saying. Well, we'll have to see, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like a soft reboot. I do hope for a couple of things. One, if they're not using the same intro song, that it's like a revamped version. That's that would be pretty sick. I know the vampires are gonna look fucking insane. We're gonna get probably Angel in there. So.
Oh yeah. So I didn't read anything into it. I just saw it on a social media. But is she playing herself?
Yeah, she has to be, right? I this is me assuming.
Yeah.
I didn't really read into it either. I saw the post, same as you. But I'm assuming, dude. I mean, what else? What else could it be?
Well, I mean, if you're talking about a full reboot, like you're having a rendition of the original story, it could be a new actress playing the character of Buffy, and the old actress is playing a new character, like a mentor or something.
Yeah, like the professor from the from the university.
Yeah, it's like change it up in a way where because if they just said that she's going to be on the show, that would be one thing. But if they said that she's actually going to be on the show as Buffy, that would be another thing. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I don't know.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. But I believe that's going to be the case. They're not just going to change her, dude. She's too prolific to not be Buffy. You know what I'm saying?
I have my obviously people who are watching this are probably going to think the same way. I have my opinions about reboots. Some of them turn out good. Some of them turn out, it is what it is. You just have to sort of wait and see with that stuff.
Yeah, and they're definitely playing on the nostalgia factor. I mean, like, shit, what's next? Yeah. Dawson's Creek reboot? I don't want
to wait. And the funny part is there's some stuff where I'm like, you haven't rebooted this. It's been buried in the ground and you never brought it back. Oh.
All right, so that's basically what I had. This is another thing. Obviously, I like talking about this on the night rides, but Lorcana news. So for those of you who don't know, I do have another channel where, first of all, I play Lorcana. That's a trading card game made by a company called Ravensburger with the intellectual property that is Disney. I've been to several events and it's been a whole ride. Anyways, point is, there's a lot of news circulating a debacle that happened.
Debacle?
Yeah, that happened in the championship in Melbourne. And essentially, where I guess they were in the finals, I think it was like top 4 or something, or top 8 going in, and whoever won got into top 4, something like that. The point is that one of the players did something that's called sharking, rule sharking. And basically it's like they use the rules to their advantage.
So that's a every card game thing.
Yeah and no, it's frowned upon.
Okay.
And so what happened was, basically the guy, his opponent had done a move, I guess a game before, or a couple of turns before. It had to be a game before, and that guy didn't call it out. He just let it slide. And then later, when he noticed that the game, the potential of winning the match was in question, that's when he called him out, dude. And it was bad, dude. There's a lot of hate going towards that guy right
Oh
now
wow.
from the community. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Anyways, that's my bit. That's my nerd news and my little tidbit from Lorcana. And yeah, the floor is yours, dude, if you have anything else to add.
Well, this will give our viewers an idea of when we recorded this. But this morning was the full teaser release of Fantastic Four.
Ooh,
Have you seen it?
I have not.
How dare you, sir?
You know
That's
me.
like the most talked about nerd thing today.
I have a life. It's not my day off, dude. It's not my day off, and by the time it is my day off, it's already out of the loop, so it's hard for me. I haven't even watched the Superman trailer.
Call yourself a nerd.
I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna give my 2 cents, without trying to spoil anything to Joseph. I actually think that watching the trailer, I think it turned out pretty good. Honestly, like the actors are pretty good in their roles. I think they're fitting them perfectly. I see the style they're trying to go to, which is like this sort of giving me real Jetsons style. It's like the 60s mix with like the Jetsons, which the Jetsons was made in the 60s, but the wardrobe, the way that the outside world looks like and all that stuff, it's very 60s. But then for some weird reason you got robots, some flying cars and all this like crazy stuff, which is probably because of Reed Richards, but it's just like an interesting vibe, which gives us already the idea all of us were thinking about in our head. This is in a separate universe. This is not as the same universe as Captain America and Iron Man and all those guys. So it is interesting to see where they go with this. And the CGI looks good. I will give it that. I really like the CGI and the CGI characters. Obviously, I'm talking about one of them being the Thing. I thought it turned out really good. Very Jack Kirby aesthetic. It looks really good.
Nice.
So I'm excited. And obviously, as everyone's talking about, the big baddie of the film, Galactus, and all that stuff. It just looks amazing. And I'm very curious because now I get to ask again in the comment section. This comes out in July, just like Superman. Which one do you guys think are you gonna see first? Honestly, like what's this battle gonna turn out? Which one do you think people are gonna prefer, man? I gotta know.
The one with really good CG and the one with no CG.
Oh, the face squish.
Oh, we're gonna have to see, dude. It's gonna be interesting for sure.
That's one where I'm just like, man, I'm super excited and to see. And honestly, I can't even tell you right now which one I would prefer to see because that trailer turned out to be better than I thought it would, honestly. So, and honestly, that's pretty much what I got for you guys. I don't think I really have any nerd news. I think that's also because that was sort of like the biggest thing today. It was all over TikTok. Couldn't stop seeing posts about the Fantastic Four. But yeah, that's pretty much my hint of nerd news. I swear we always have more, but this time no.
Anyways, no, I mean, this is a good stopping point. We did what we had to do. Writers, hopefully you enjoyed watching us, talk about the episode, talk about a little bits of nerd news. Let us know down below in the comments what you thought. Let us know your input on the episode. Don't give us any spoilers, please.
Yes.
And let us know about the nerd news that we talked about tonight or today, whatever time zone you're in.
Whatever time zone.
And with that being said, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, man. We always appreciate y'all.
Thank you, guys.
If you enjoy these night rides, right, if you enjoyed this segment, let us know down below. That way we know to continue doing it. And with that being said, man, thank you so much for joining us. Until the next night ride. Peace out.
Peace.